hit the ball very hard. Graham Thorpe, Holyoke, Elam, Brown, Fleming, the all-rounders. Croft, the off-spinner. Headley, the fast bowler. Pakistan, on the other hand, going with Amir Sohail and Shahid Afridi this time opening for Pakistan. Saeed Anwar could probably be slotted at number 3 position. Ijaz Ahmed, Akhtar Sarfraz, Manzoor Akhtar all in the middle order, and then Moin Khan, Wasim Akram, the 2 all-rounders, followed by Azhar Mahmood, Siklan Mushtaq, the off-spinner, and Mushtaq Ahmed, the leg spinner, also included in this lineup against England. The commentary box is full of stars: Ravi Shastri, Michael Holding, Tony Cozier, Asif Iqbal, Iftikhar Ahmed, and 2 of the very best opening batsmen that the world ever saw, Sunil Gavaskar and Geoffrey Boycott. We join the action now. Wasim Akram is bowling to Alex Stewart. England 2 without loss. This is the 3rd ball of the first over.
Well, that's a very good shot. He's such a good timer of the ball, Alex Stewart. Standing on his toes and follow-throwing. Lovely shot there.
Well, we talk about some of the great players in the world, but this is a quality shot. That was good length ball, just short of a length. Short back lift, perfect timing. Lively, quick. Surprised the batsman. Good work there from Alex Stewart. Just got stuck in the crease and flailed at it. To inside edge. See, the feet didn't really go anywhere.
Good shot. Played it on the up, and he's got enough punch in it to take it to the boundary.
Excellent timing and placement this. Just give it a good firm clip. Yeah, he's taken the slip out now. No slip here. What he's done is put the catch in men. I think this is a good position at mid-wicket. A lot of teams use it now. Batsman trying to work on the onside. And if you just spoon it a little bit in the air, very good position to get wicket. And also it sometimes puts batsmen off from actually playing the shot in the air. 26 for no wicket.
That's a nice shot. Over the fielder, over the circle, 4 on to the long on boundary. And England now beginning to open up. Fine start. They've seen the bowling.
Well, he's got a very good eye here, Ali Brown. Just hitting through the line, over mid-on.
It's going to be 4 on down to the fine leg fence.
Well, Ali Brown just helping that delivery on its way. It was in the air, but just wide of leg slip. Manzoor Akhtar there, just wide of him. And since there was no fine leg, it's 4 runs for the taking. So the scoreboard really rattling along here.
Another good start for England. They've done very well in the tournament so far with their opening partnerships. Down the wicket he comes, and that could be a 6, the first one of the day. Beautiful shot by Brown.
Well, that's a terrific shot and a brave shot too. Wasim Akram had a long on. But in spite of that, Ali Brown has decided to use his feet and give that ball a real hammering.
And that's a beautiful shot. It's going to be 4 runs to the centre point boundary.
Well, this is turning out to be a superb over for England. 58 for no loss after 11.
Use of the feet there, but beaten through the air. Stewart, that's a good delivery from Saklan.
He's very competitive, very quick to spot Alex Stewart coming down the track. Just dropping it fractionally shorter. It's good bowling, making the batsman grope. See, the normal mid-wicket is normally here, but at the moment there's a fielder just in front of the umpire, so plenty of gaps in this direction.
Short, and it's pulled away for 4. Asking for trouble, that bad ball And it's the square leg fencer for first down.
Yes, he's picked the length up here quickly. He said earlier he's got a good eye. Enough time to hammer that over square leg.
Brown is gone.
Well, Empire Steve Buckner had no doubt about that. Nice bit of flight from Sakleen. He got the ball to spin as well. You see, first hits the bat, then the pad, then a simple catch for Moin Khan. No doubt about that. That was a big inside edge onto the pad. But Ali Brown has done his job here. 41 of 47 balls. England again off to a good start. 71 for 1.
Good stop there, but they'll get two. Jars the fielder.
Well, in spite of losing a wicket, this is a very good start for England. They're going along at over 5 runs per over, and now with the left-hander coming in, that should help them immensely, especially when it comes to running between the wickets, because the bowlers have to alter their line every ball if the strike rotates.
And that's one Alex Stewart punishing from Mushtaq Ahmed, because shot, although he had a fielder patrolling that boundary line area in deep mid wicket, but Alex Stewart not only hit it very hard, but also the placement was perfect, and the fielder had no chance whatsoever to cut it. That is a ball which asked for the punishment and got it.
That's a good blow. That is the blow of a batsman who is in very, very good touch. Came down the wicket, hit it certainly, and hit it over the top for 6.
That was a magnificent shot. He used his feet, got right to the top of that delivery, and look at that. It was beautifully placed as well. And the timing was there and enough power to pick up 6 runs. This ploy of Mushtaq coming round the wicket is not really working as far as Alex Stewart is concerned. And I think Wasim Akram would be well advised to bring Mushtaq back to bowl over the wicket and try and contain these England batsmen.
Oh, he's gone.
And the wicket which Pakistan wanted, they've got. That's the man they wanted. They've got him. It's 108 for 2.
Well, it's the end of a very fine innings, really. I said before I was on commentary, he's always a very positive player. He's not the best reader of these wrist spinners. I wonder if he played over the top of it. No, he played around it. Was it googly? I said it's not his strength, the wrist spinners, but that's not a criticism, because he's a wonderful player. 108 for 2.
Down the wicket he comes, makes it into a full toss. And this fielding there by the Jaws. Safest of fielders. Going back for the second, he'll get it easily. Oh, he's gone. He just stood there and jabbed at the ball, didn't use his feet. And Knight is back in the pavilion, bowled by Manzoor.
Well, I think that was a dismissal waiting to happen. He's looked unsure of playing against the wrist spinners, and he's always been looking to play against the spin coming into him, trying to open the face and run it. A very uncharacteristic innings for Nick Knight, who's usually a quick scorer. 121 for 3.
But most experienced of the English batsmen. He's got a job on his hands now. The Pakistan spinners really doing an excellent job. He too is trying to play him on the onside.
Yes, he's a very dominating player. Likes to stamp his authority early on in his innings. Good strike rate there. He's given him. He's already walking. This is quite amazing when he's ducked here when this throw has come.
He knows that he's out there from. He was a long way out and he had absolutely no chance of getting back. I think he was concentrating very much on the fact that the ball was coming towards him. He tried to get out of the way and then he was a bit late. It's 126 for 4.
So Pakistan right back in this game. The spinners have brought them back in the game, the two leg spinners. And it won't be easy for England to break free from here.
Well, having a few problems on the outfield. Water is now coming up from an underground pipe.
Oh, that's interesting. I think a pipe's burst there down below. Amir Sohail doing some gardening or might even try to drink some water. So that's a welcome boundary. Very quick to spot that short delivery, Graham Hick, I beg your pardon. He's a powerful striker of a ball. And that's a very good sweep shot. Another boundary. So both these batsmen now breaking the shackles. And he's coming a little more freely.
That was well played. There are 3 men out on the onside for Mushtaq Ahmed and they're all in the deep, right on the boundary. And yet, Holyoke found the gap. Well struck and well placed.
So after 32 overs, England 146 for 4.
Well done, Said Bhai, well done. Well done, well done.
Out of the two batsmen, he's looked in a lot more control when playing the leg spinner. Graham Hick, 150 for 4.
Akhtar around the wicket. He really has bowled well, as Sonny was saying, has a wonderful googly. Alex Stewart there. We'll have a look at his wicket and talking about the googly. There it is. Didn't read for it, in fact read for the leg break.
Catch it!
In the deep and safely couched. Shahid Afridi pulls in the catch. Manzoor Akhtar gets his third wicket and England are 5 down for 168.
Well, he's a real find. Manzoor Akhtar is a real find. Very, very good leg spin bowler. And if you see the England captain going for the sweep, it's never easy to sweep the ball from outside the off stump, particularly it's turning away from you. Just got a top edge and a simple catch to Afridi at deep swallow. So England have lost their 5th wicket for 168.
It's unfortunate, the ball hitting the stumps and going for an overthrow from Amir Sohail. So the extra run taken, 171 for 5, 38 overs gone, 12 to go. Well, a long hop gets what it deserves. It's one of the few bad balls you've seen from Manzoor. And Hick was very quickly onto it.
Yes, I think he was trying to do just a little bit different. Maybe try and bowl the flipper. But on this pitch, you've really got to get the flipper in the right spot, because otherwise you're going to just sit up and beg to be hit, which is exactly what Hick has done.
Bowling on his legs. Mansour gets his fourth wicket. And there's the sweep shot once more, proving the undoing of an England batsman. 180 for 6.
You would imagine that players at this level would learn from other players' mistakes or previous mistakes, but obviously not. This, of course, is probably an unfortunate dismissal because it has gone off the body onto the stumps, but the sweep shot was never going to be a paying one. Graham is out for 40 and England 180 for 6.
Oh, come on, Shahid, aage to karo.
Moin Khan urging Shahid Afridi in Urdu to pitch the ball up, not pitch it short, and he's right. If he pitches it up, then the batsman can be in some sort of bother.
Get yourself.
Simple as it can want. Saqlain Mushtaq just doing him completely with the one with the arm, with his speciality. That is magnificent bowling. And Mark Elam just popping the ball back off the leading edge.
Yes, either he gets the batsman out stumped or looping it up in the air when they play the wrong way. Look at that. This is exactly what has happened with Mark Elam. He thought the ball would turn. Not only has the ball not turned, it's gone straight through, and it's deceived Mark Elam. He's out caught bowled Saqlain for 6, and England now in real trouble, 185 for 7. Very, very clever bowling that from Saqlain.
I think roughly translated it could have been another sucker. Done him easy. He's a good strike of the ball, and coming in here at number 9, rather lower in the order than his potential as a batsman would suggest. That's certainly higher than this for Kent. Has got hundreds in first-class cricket. In fact, got one against the West Indies touring team back in 1995 for Kent.
Yourself!
And there it is again. Another one. So another sucker gone. How easy is this?
Well, you can't really blame the number 9, Matthew Fleming. But we've seen in this tournament how batsmen have simply refused to learn from previous batsmen, from previous mistakes. There you see once again that floater. He's tossed it up invitingly. This is a fabulous catch. But then I haven't known too many bowlers who wouldn't go for catches of their own bowling. England 185 for 8. Matthew Fleming out cotton bowled Saqlain off the first ball that he faced, and Saqlain really making fools out of the England batsmen.
You really would think that so many of the batsmen here haven't watched Saqlain bowl on television, haven't heard about him. Everyone talks about the ball which drifts. Everyone has seen it, and yet they continually play across the line. We saw some of the West Indies batsmen do it. We've seen the England batsmen do it here. They just don't seem to believe it.
Brown we saw the other night, he's quite useful with the bat.
Catch it!
Well, that was very simple, wasn't it?
Nothing wrong with the idea. He just got under it too much. He got it up in the air.
And I think what really did Robert Croft is he went for the big shot, trying to play with the spin, which is not there. And that's the reason he didn't get it in the middle of the bat. And Aja is trying to protect his eyes from those. The lights are to straighten the eyes, and you can see from his reaction saying that I didn't know where it came from, but he did manage to hang on to it for a spinner who came on to bowl before the restriction of the fielders was lifted. He bowled this first spell then, and then he came on bowling at the end. It's remarkable figures.
ठीक है never mind Saki one board Saki what come on Saki wait kar yaar look in
Well, that's a brilliant effort by the Pakistani spinners. You've got to put your hand up some days and say, well, they really came back strong.
Yes, Pakistan surely did come back very strongly through their spinners. They picked up 8 England wickets. The opening partnership looked very solid between Ali Brown and Alex Stewart. First wicket partnership of 71, both the openers getting their 40s, and then Graham Hick also playing very nicely for his 40 of just 53 deliveries. Pakistani spinners really had a field there. Saglan Mushtaq and Manzoor Akhtar, the leg spinner picking up 4 for 50 and the off spinner 4 for 26. Mushtaq Ahmed didn't pick up a wicket, but he bowled well along with Shahid Afridi, the other leg spinner used by Pakistan, 7 overs for 26. Both the fast bowlers Wasim Akram and Azhar Mahmood also doing a pretty solid job. Target Pakistan need 216 at 4.32 runs per over. Shouldn't be difficult. Well, I'm not too sure whether that total is good enough for England to defend. Saglan Mushtaq bowled beautifully to pick up 4 for 26. Saeed Anwar has been in terrific form. He got 104 against India. But having said that, we may just require the calculators to bring out and decide the finalists on the run rate. We'll take a short break now. Join us for more action in a little while.
Time to recover and make sure that they read the conditions well. I think more than anything, when you bowl in Sharjah, it's you know it's not going to be easy, and you know that it's going to be warm. So the planning is very important. But if you do it well and you're on the ball and you talk about mixing up the pace and getting the fielders in the right position, it's not a lost cause for bowlers over there. They really can get something out of it.
Hello and welcome again to Cricket Classics, a game from Sharjah. As Berry Richards mentioned, Sharjah can get very hot and humid, and also there'll be this dew factor that will be encountered by the teams because of the lights that have been installed here in Sharjah and been put to use for the first time for this Champions Trophy. Pakistan need 216 to get at 4.32 runs per over. If England beat Pakistan today, they qualify for the final as they've beaten all the 3 opponents. If Pakistan beat England today, they'll not have to depend on India beating the West Indies. Pakistan, however, in a surprising move, opted for Shahid Afridi to open the innings with Amir Sohail. Saeed Anwar was slotted at number 3 position. We can pick up the action as Shahid Afridi is to face his first ball of Dougie Brown in the commentary box. We've got Ravi Shastri and Iftikhar Ahmed. Let's join them for action.
He got him! Clean ball. Afridi playing from his crease, didn't move his feet, the ball came back at him. And what a sensational start.
Well, Dougie Brown seems to have made a habit of this. 2 wickets in the first over against the West Indies in the last game England played. And now here he struck again with the second ball. Very good delivery and a very similar shot to what Phil Wallace played when he was batting the other day. Very little foot movement, the ball sneaking through the gate and knocking back the off stump. What a start for England, 1 for 1 Pakistan. Just the start England wanted. Will have to be charged up here in the field because they're not defending a big score.
That's going to be called. Beautiful stroke. Square up the wicket. What tremendous timing in this one. 4 runs.
It is really a beautiful sight. England swings his arms and drives to the outside like this. Placement right as well.
Pakistan reeling here at Sharjah.
Well, do we have a match on our hands or what now? 2 wickets in 2 overs. Dougie Brown struck with a second delivery on Dean Headley here with his very first. That takes the off stump of Amir Sohail. Late on the shot. But it doesn't matter to England. Pakistan now in some spot of order. 5 for 2. Top edge. He's very strong off his legs, and Adam Holyoke knows that. He's tried to plug the onside.
Tremendous player, Saad Anwar. He's one of the best timers of the ball that I've ever seen. I mean, there's always appears with other batsmen to be a nice free flow of the bat, or some sort of muscle if it's a strong player like a Klusner who really muscles the ball away. Saad Anwar is quite a slight man, and yet of all the players that play there, no one will get the ball to the boundary quicker than him. And also his placement. I think that's the thing that strikes me about Saad Anwar. Very seldom does he hit the fielder. And to me, that's always a sign of a class player, and there haven't been many better than him. The placement is exceptional.
England at this stage, 16th, no wicket. That's going to be 4 runs. Last away. Down to the final boundary. Headley is playing a little and paying the price.
And he's got majority of his runs on the onside side on the stop. Again, he's working this off the stumps. It's pitched outside the leg stump, so he's not in any danger of being given out leg before, and he's got it fine enough to beat the man at fine leg.
It's going to be a pretty close match. That's going to be for Brown. The just comes forward and just tickles it round the corner for 4.
Well, he'll be disappointed with the line he's bowling here, Dean Headley. It was a field set for him. So the line round off stump. The moment he's drifted onto leg stump here, he's been punished. That's a lovely shot by England. We saw one yesterday, and here's another one. Just a superb piece of timing for 6. Superb shot, and to tell you more about that, it will be Michael Holden and Jeffrey Bolton.
Certainly was an excellent shot by Saad Anwar. That is not where you want to be bowling to Saad Anwar. You never bowl on his legs. Plays those shots so easily. That's a big blow. That has gone a long way.
Again, 46 for 2. Well, this is not a smart move. If England were watching last night, when the bowlers bowled inside Anwar's legs, they got him up to a flyer, and he seems to get him going. Last night, I think the Indian bowlers gave him easy runs off his pad. Really got not much margin for a roundabout off stump at Saad Anwar. He got a chance there.
Well, he hasn't really been getting too many boundaries on the offside so far, Saad Anwar.
Yeah, he's up again. I've seen him before, he's just.
He's like most of the Pakistani players, they can go from the sublime to the ridiculous. Again, you see on that left side, I was just the other night bowling at side Anwar. It was not a smart move by the Indian bowlers. And I don't think it is by England. It's almost a shot for nothing. There's nobody there to catch him out. If he gets it fine like that, it's 4. But at least if you bowl on off stump, round about off stump, if he makes a mistake, he can edge it onto the stumps, he can get bowled, he can nip back and LBW him. He might thick edge it to point or hit it straight at cover. I just feel on the leg stump, you've got to be damn lucky to get him out. Stump all right, but that's full length, and he's played an absolute gorgeous offside.
This is proving to be a very expensive over for England. Swing there again from Mark Elam, but overpitched.
Trouble. I just feel you're gifted in runs. You must think all his Christmases have come over in the ball down there. 76 for 2.
Really is a very attractive sight. We've had it every evening, and there's a very attractive sight too. Certainly to Pakistani eyes, it's on to the England team, a tremendous strike. Ijaz has had 2 sixes now. Each one has gone a long way.
The rest was a magnificent shot. Ijaz very quick on his feet, coming right on top of that ball. And the placement and the timing both with absolute perfection.
Yes! That's
Oh, he's played on. And that's the wicket which England wanted. A very crucial wicket. Saeed Anwar plays on, and it's 99 for 3, a vital blow.
Well, this is a big wicket. He's the in-form batsman. 100 yesterday, another half-century. This time looking for the cut shot. That wasn't there. See, this ball was a little too close to him. And he gets the bottom edge. Unfortunately for him, goes on and hits the off stump. So after another fine innings, 54 of 66 balls, Saeed Anwar is dismissed. Pakistan 99 for 3.
Well, the halfway mark not reached yet, and Saeed Anwar's dismissal played on, just took the off bail off. And that's up in the air, he could be out, caught. Yes, he's gone. So Ijaz out caught, and Pakistan have lost 2 quick wickets again. 99 for 4. What a turnaround.
Well, they seem to be doing it in twos. They lost 2 early wickets, and now would you believe it, the 2 batsmen who had put Pakistan back on track against the run of play have been dismissed very, very quickly. Saeed Anwar first went previous over, and now Ijaz Ahmed deceived with the slower delivery, looking to hit it over the straight field, and a simple catch to Robert Croft. So he's in the action all right. A wicket first, and now he's taken the catch of Ijaz Ahmed. He's gone for 41. And Pakistan lose their second wicket on 99, 99 for 4.
And that's through the covers, a beautiful shot, 4 runs, and that's the 100th for Pakistan. What a nice wicket. 2 quick wickets and then an attacking stroke. That's cricket at its best.
cracking shot to get off the mark.
That's a super shot. 4. That's the way to reply to tension and pressure. He bounced on that one and bang, it went for 4.
Well, nice way to end the over. He picked the length up very quickly. There wasn't any man at square leg, and the timing was excellent. 109 for 4.
Palms a little sweaty. Because perhaps the ball might have gone close to the glove.
Or probably if to distract the umpire, but I think, again, that was very close to the pad in the glove.
That one turned and took the top of the bat. There's an appeal, and the third umpire has been brought into question.
Well, I don't think the batsman there expected the ball to be thrown at the non-striker's end. Now, he's well inside his crease, but the problem is, was the bat in the air? Was it put down after the ball hits the stumps? Let's take a look. No, I think there's no problem there. But he was taken a little bit by surprise.
He was standing in front of
safely in.
Less than 100 runs left to get. Finally, he does get the sweep after 2 attempts. The third one successful, and it's 4 runs.
And he'll be very disappointed himself. Kicked the ground after he delivered that ball, and once the ball had hit the bat. Came, like we said, the line was middle and leg, which he should be looking to goal. He should be looking to pitch the ball there. On this occasion, it's a free hit. Inside the next stump. And it's been helped round the corner for another boundary. Oh, well, he's got that away luckily. That was a slice of luck, but they all count in one day. Tight. Oh, a little desperation there by Abda. I'm not sure it was necessary. Oh, yes!
That's gone through. That's a very, very important wicket, because these 2 young players were doing the recovery job for Pakistan.
Well, I think Robert Croft did him in the flight a little bit there. He got him through the gate. I don't know if he got a little inside edge or not, but I think he was done in the flight. He got sort of through the ball a little bit, and probably was a little inside edge there, but there was the big gate, you see, and that's clever bowling by Robert Croft. He earned that wicket. He's bowled very well, very tight, a lot of subtleties, and that's a big wicket. Breaks the partnership. 134 for 5.
He doesn't let the batsman know what he's going to bowl because of the way he holds the ball as he runs into ball. You can see that he does not give the batsman a glimpse of the ball at all to see which way he's holding the seam.
Ready.
But there couldn't be a better batsman to come into bat for Pakistan than Moin Khan. He is also a player who thrives under pressure.
Structured to their bowling, as we've seen earlier, and he's gone. Matthew Fleming picks up the wicket of the dangerous Moin. That's a crucial blow for England. Moin Khan, who is so good towards the end of the innings in this type of situation, now prods a catch out to point off the back of the bat. 152 for 6, and Fleming has a wicket in his first over.
And what an important wicket this one for England. Moin trying to work it onto the onside, getting the outside edge, and the delightful England field there.
accepting that catch. Pakistan 152 for 6.
Every expression out there is reflecting how close, how intensely fought this match is and how important it is for both teams.
Now if he's on there, he's got a side.
And that's bad. No need for that. They'll give away 2 runs. Well, it should have. Wasim Akram was looking for the third. And bad mistake. And very uncharacteristic by Nick Knight. Correction, Ali Brown coming in from deep mid-on.
It was the signal that put pressure on Ali Brown because he wanted to have a go at the stumps.
That'll go all the way. That's the first boundary for 13 overs. Reduces Pakistan's target now to slightly under 1 run and over. It was just over 1 run and over at the start of the over.
And that's good cricket from this young man, Manzoor Akhtar. So far, a very good over for Pakistan. They've scored almost on every delivery, and in between they have got a boundary as well.
Oh, what a brilliant catch. They're all up. They're all galloping towards him. That's a big wicket. I told you he's a very dangerous man, but things are not running for Wasim Akram. He hit it right in the middle of the bat, but it was a wonderful catch in front of him. Dougie Brown from Warwickshire was the catcher, and oh boy, fielding often wins matches. When the pressure's on, he just misjudged it, I think, waiting for it to get up in the air, then he had to come forward. But it doesn't matter, in the end, he got it in the mix perfectly. 177 for 7.
With Fog Body Spray, new black collection.
A shot or two like that could change the complexion of this game again. Oh, and that's going to be a run out. One, 8-5 for 8.
Well, that was a suicide run. I mean, you can't blame the non-striker for this, Azam Mahmood. If he'd have gone, he'd have got run out. Total suicide. Just the nature of the game, pressure. Made no chance of getting back. I mean, you could see how short he played that to the fielder. Well, England won't mind. All right, that's out. I can't see why we're waiting. Neither can anybody else here. Unless there's something that we can't see. I'm afraid he's got to go. No doubt about that. It's a shame. He's played really, really well. Just one mistake, that's all it takes at this game, and the game changes dramatically. 185 for 8.
And that could be 4 runs. Hagley is after it. He will not cut it off. 4 to Suckland.
Well, I was just singing the praises of Adam Hollyoak there for clever bowling. I've got to say that there's some real clever batting there from Sacklane. Look at this, just gets across, just helps it. He knew where the gap was, didn't try to hit it too hard.
And that could be a run out if it's a direct hit. Oh, he misses it, and they'll get a single. excitement is tremendous, pressure on both sides. And how he missed those wickets so close. Holyoke will never forgive himself.
Now, isn't that good for cricket? An England captain having a shy at the stumps, mortified that he missed, even worse that he gave away a run, but can smile about it, can enjoy his cricket. That's what it's about. That's what England supporters want to see. They want to see a team like today that's been prepared to fight and scrap for victory. It shows that they're enjoying it.
And that's going to be a possible 4. No, there is a fielder, Hadley, running round. He cut it off inside the fence. And they get 2. Still not enough.
England need to save the boundaries. Pakistan would like one. Wickets for England would be precious. Lose a wicket for Pakistan would be, well, mushy would be in. And that would be, well, not the end, but very close.
That's a big hit, and it's going to be 4 runs. No, it's just cut off inside the boundary line. They're scampering back for the second.
I tell you, he can play, this boy has it. There's no way he can stay back in at number 8 for Pakistan for too long. Lovely feeling as well, so important.
And what a lovely shot, and that is going to be 4 runs. And the crowd on their feet, and Azhar Mahmood has shown the class that he is, and this is a man of the future, a cricketer of the future. And maybe here, for Pakistan, whether they win or not, a star is born.
What a shot! What a shot! Under pressure, one knee, almost Dennis Compton-like, Wally Hammond, and crucified him through the covers.
A long way to go, anybody's game. That's up in the air. Who's getting under it? It's the keeper, which is Stewart. And he holds it, rolls over, and the 9th wicket is down.
Well, that was fabulously bowled by Adam Holyoke. I'm certain that was a slower ball that deceived Azhar, who settled himself for another big hit. Cross, team comes out the back of the hand. Well, he'd done just about the hard work. All he had to do was chip it for 1 or 2. But when the emotion is going and the passion, and you can see from Alex Stewart, he knows how crucial it was. Boy, wasn't that a big wicket. 207 for 9. I'm sure he's wandered out of his crease. What a way to finish the match. We'll have to wait for the 3rd umpire, but I'm pretty sure, like the England players, that is out. We'll have to wait for the 3rd umpire, but what a way. He's looking for a single off the pad. Look, Alex Stewart's quick, realises it, he's out. He's a goner. The match is over. There's the red light. We don't even need a second replay. Well, what a sad way to end for Pakistan. Great deserved jubilation for England. Terrific performance.
Pakistan didn't get off to a very good start. Amir Sohail and Shahid Afridi didn't get many. In fact, both got out very early in the innings. Saeed Anwar, Ijaz Ahmed and Manzoor Akhtar provided a little bit of base, but they fell short. They were bundled out for 207 in 49 overs. Well, the English bowling was very impressive. All the bowlers that were used by Adam Holyoke picked up wickets. Brown, Hadley, Elam, Croft, Holyoke, Fleming all got the results in their favour. The best 2 for 35 for the captain himself, and then Croft picking up 2 for 39 to see that they make it to the final. Easily done. England got off to a good start provided to them by Brown and Stewart. Brown got 41 and Stewart got 47. Siklan Mushtaq and Manzoor Akhtar, the two Pakistani spinners, were impressive. Manzoor Akhtar picking up 4 for 50 and Siklan Mushtaq 4 for 26. Saeed Anwar and Manzoor Akhtar were the two players that contributed to that total of 207, and that meant that England won the game by 8 runs. So England through to the final, they had 3 great matches. They beat Pakistan by 8 runs, beat England by 7 runs, and a victory against the West Indies. The West Indies in the next match beat India by 41 runs. Stuart Williams getting 105 runs. Carl Hooper, the off-spinner, picking up 4 for 37, and Shivnarine Chanderpaul 3 for 18. The spinners seem to be having a ball in the Sharjah Stadium and on wickets in Sharjah. Manzoor Akhtar, the all-rounder from Pakistan, was named the man of the match. He picked up 4 for 50 and also scored 44 runs in the middle of the innings. Well, that is what we have in this program. Until we meet again, it's goodbye.